Dr. Z, it is great to see you in person.
Yeah, how about that? What a year.
What a year it's been. This is the first time that we've done a podcast together in the same room. Season 1, we did about 25, 26 episodes. But in terms of doing a podcast in person, we did Season 1 all remote via Zoom, and here we are finally in person together.
You know, JW, it seems normal, or it seemed normal until I'm here with you doing this, and I actually have a little bit of adrenaline.
Once again, this is the Dr. Z J-Dub podcast presented by Provenzano's Deli, in charge of Athletics Fund, with an annual gift of $5.
Talking shop, sports, wives, kids, whatever. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
You know, being a self-proclaimed foodie, I like absolutely everything on the plate. And I'm a huge pumpkin pie fan. It's one of my favorite things in the world. But I'm one of those people who likes turkey.
You invest in something and then build a relationship with the people around you, trust the people around you, and just do your job. You know, it comes together sometimes. And when it happens, you know, in a team situation with people from all over the country and different ages and started in different places and the unique roster that we've built here, it turns into a special situation. And then you got to remember that, you know, there's a little bit of luck involved too. And every once in a while, the good things have to happen, you know, for you to continue to win games. But it's the relationships and it's the trust that you build. And ultimately, you'll probably win more games than you lose.
How can you get your mind to think more creatively about things through language? And once you open that up, I think, you know, you're going to be successful in life. I think because you can imagine it, right? You can't create it unless you can imagine it.
We all look in the mirror, and in our time on this earth, we'd like to think that we made a difference. And I often think, well, am I doing enough? And I'm kind of sharing this with other people. And, you know, we don't all need to start our own foundations. We all don't need to start something. There are quality organizations like what Sam has, the Think Clover Foundation. So I think he, in his group, provides an opportunity for all of us to be a part of something. And I appreciate you doing that. I know that's a different angle on things, but people don't think of that very often. It's just how Sam feels about the University of New Haven. But there are those of us who feel that way about the Think Clover Foundation.
So I think we're living in just this incredible time. And so what I've been able to do is kind of take whatever I learned those years doing radio. So that's really the kind of the presentation side. And then pairing that up with, you know, these new methods for production and distribution, and then taking this new generation of creators and just letting them have at it.
Can any of your players keep up with you, or can you outrun all of them?
I can outrun all of them. So I like to tell them that I only move one speed, whether that's a 40-yard dash, a 100-yard dash, or whether it's a mile. I'm still moving the same speed.
I am emotional because I think I do make every choice that is a reflection, a good reflection of our program and where I want to be. It means so much to me, and it might sound cheesy to other people, but this is my life, and this is what I want.
We're in trouble now. Z's giving technology advice.
Oh my gosh. This is not good.
I don't know what that means.
I wouldn't worry about it then.
This is not good.
Yep.
Own the future. And that's something I think they've been saying around here for a while. And it's something that I've embraced and we've all embraced. And I know the football team embraces, you know, it's a long, rich, deep history here. And that doesn't exist everywhere. I've been at places that have it and some that don't. And that's pretty special.
If I can influence one athlete to be better because of the Peterson Performance Center, I feel like I gave back, because that person could affect 10 more people, you know, and it makes you feel fulfilled. And it just feels like I can grow my capacity exponentially. And if I can help others do that, it's just a ripple effect all through the ranks.
All the groundbreakings I've been a part of, the Peterson Performance Center has a greater impact on this athletics department and this university than any building I've been a part of. It took me a week to recover from the last home game, because from the Breakfast Club at 8:30 in the morning to the cigar at the Owl Shop at 11 at night and all those things in between, we give it all we got, and it's a lot of fun. And I know the alumni who've been there have been really enjoying it.
Dodgeball, they didn't like us there. We'd go and we would just run the show, just fly around, hit kids as hard as we can. And I don't think Holy Cross liked it too much, but we were really good and we had a lot of fun doing it.
So you're pegging kids in the head with the dodgeball?
You have to. You must have been doing some digging if you found that, yeah.
Recovering from the food coma of game day Saturday. It's my fault. I start with a breakfast club here in town at 8:30 on game day, and I think I walked in the house at 11 o'clock that night. And again, one of my favorite days ever that I've been involved in college sports. Tell us how good we were. He wasn't even watching.
I was ready to get into the menu at Lorenzo's. I was waiting for.
I love chocolate chip cookies. Those are Coach P will tell you I love chocolate chip cookies whenever they're in the office.
Toss the vitamins. It's all day, always. Cookies, milk, you name it.
Vitamin C. C is for cookie.
That's right.
All right. We'll call you Cookie Monster from now on. When he was here a couple of weeks ago, he's very good at making chocolate chip cookies. Can you attest to this, Dev? Have you tried any of his chocolate chip cookies?
I could not attest for that. I could attest for Coach P's wife, chocolate chip cookies. She makes desserts for the team. But Connor has never brought in desserts. It's probably his girlfriend making desserts for him.
Wow, you think he's pulling a fast one on us, huh?
Yeah. I think he pulled a fast one on you guys.
Exactly. It's about the student athletes and their parents, and it can get emotional just watching them. Even the students you don't know that well, you think of the time that's passed, and having children in that age group myself, you drop them off at college one day, and before you know it, you're going to graduation, and it just flies by. I often tell young parents, it's the best part of life. And that, this sounds kind of sad. You spend the first 25, 30 years preparing for kids, the next 25 years raising them, and the next 25 looking back on those 25 years. I'm in that category now. So I know those parents, as they shake their hand to their sons and daughters in the ensuing weeks, that's going through their mind. I'm going to have Thanksgiving leftovers tonight because of this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through and do a sweep of the refrigerator.
289-128, property of the state. Rhetorical, perhaps. We do not experience movement, the cell, the setting, a chronic theme. We do not experience, only exist. In the frame behind the cell we stand. Each step in place with the next still. Standing, we do not move until told. This instant, we only have moments, mementos relived in slow motion. A cinematic dream, I see you, the good, while we evildoers rot like pomegranate, one sweet, fresh, and vibrant. Rehabilitation is love letters to a ghost. Discourse in the day room, we look at the world to see ourselves on TV inside a constructed frame until told we enter as if we never left.
Place where I can get a hot dog. I'm a low palate guy. Said, I haven't had a hot dog in 2 games. It's at the alumni tent. Have whatever you want, but as long as you got hamburgers, hot dogs, and nachos, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I'll introduce you to these clowns. Sorry, J-Dub. I threw you in. I lumped you in with
Yeah. It's quite all right.
It's like a birthday party with musical chairs.
This is great. Thank God I'm recording it.